Alright guys, welcome back to this channel and welcome to this video. Right, in this video I want to show you everything you need to know about name reservation on CAC website, the 2022 update. Right, so before we go into the details of this video, if you are watching this video, you are watching my channel, you are on my channel for the very first time, you click on the subscribe button below and subscribe to this channel, and also turn on the bell notification so you can receive videos like this. You can receive notification whenever I drop a new videos like this. So in this video right now I want to show you how to do name reservation and everything you need to know about name reservation on CAC website. All right, so the first thing I'm going to talk about in this video is what name reservation is all about. All right, you must have been hearing about name reservation as a business owner, but you don't know what it's all about, right? So name reservation is the process, the second process you go through. There are two different processes you have to go through before you register your business with CAC. The first thing is name search on the CAC website. So you have to search for the name you want to register to make sure that the name is available for use, right? If you don't know how to do a name search on CAC website and you want to learn how to do that, I've already created a video on how to do that. Just check the description below and click on the link to watch the video. All right, so after name search, the next thing you want to do is name reservation. Right now, name reservation is the process you go through to submit the name you want to register to the CAC so that they can review the name. Maybe it complies with their policy, and maybe the name is not similar to any other name out there, and also to make sure that the name is not registered already with them. All right, so once all these things are in check, you can now get your reservation code. Your name will be reserved. Then after that, you can go ahead to register the name with the CAC. So the next thing I'm going to talk about in this video right now is why you need to do name reservation on CAC website. Why do you need to do name reservation as a business owner? I will give you two reasons why you need to do that. So the first reason I've mentioned earlier is if you want to register a new business, you want to register a new company, or you want to register a new church, the first thing you need to do is name search. Then the second thing is name reservation. So doing name reservation, you submit your name to the CAC. So they will review the name. Maybe it complies with their policy to make sure that the name is not registered by another person. Right. The second reason why you need to do name reservation is maybe you started your business and the name you want to use, you don't want any other person to use that name. All right. So once you reserve that name, nobody will be able to register that name with the CAC because you are the only person that has the reservation code. So now this is what you need to know. When you reserve your name with the CAC, you will give you a duration of 60 days. You can reserve your name for a duration of 60 days before you register the business with the CAC. Well, that is to say, once you reserve your name, CAC will give you 2 months, that is 60 days, for you to register the business. So the reason why they give you this duration is because maybe you may not have the money to go ahead with registration yet, or maybe among many other reasons. All right, so but you must make sure that you register the name with CAC before the duration is over. All right, so the second reason why you need to reserve your name with the CAC is to make sure that the name is protected from being used by any other business. And you know, great minds, they say they think alike. All right, so you are thinking to use this name for your business, another person may be thinking to use that name with for their business. So if you happen to reserve the name before they do, it means you've protected the name, but you protect the name for only 60 days. So after 60 days, you are yet to register the business. It means you are going to reserve the name again. So those are the two reasons why you need to do name reservation on the CAC website. All right, so we're going to go right to the next thing in this video, and that is how to do name reservation on the CAC website. All right, you've known everything you need to know about name reservation. You've known why you need to do name reservation with CAC, and now I want to show you how to do the name reservation proper on the CAC website, the guidelines you need to follow, how to exactly do it so that you can get your name reservation approval within 24 hours. Whenever I do name reservation and I follow the guidelines, I normally get my approval within 24 hours, right? So but you need to note that if you submit your reservation on Friday night, you won't get anything during the weekend, because CAC does not work on weekend. They only work on the 5 business days, which is from Monday to Friday. So if you submit your name reservation within the weekdays, the work days, and you follow the guidelines, you will get approval within 24 hours. So right now I'm going to take you to my dashboard, on the CAC website. The first thing you need to do before you do this, if you don't have an account, you make sure you register an account with CAC. Register an account on the website. So if you don't know how to register an account on the website, you can check the description below. I already dropped a link for you on one of my videos where I show you how to register an account on the CAC website. So once you've done that, you log into your account. Then this is what you're going to see on your account right there. So you want to start a new name reservation. All right, so you have a new business name you want to register, so you click on new name reservation right here. So now once you click on new name reservation, you are going to see this is what you are going to see. You can do this on your mobile phone as well. You can do it on your mobile phone, on your laptop, as long as you have internet connections. All right, so this is what you're going to do. These are some of the rules you need to follow, some of the guidelines you need to follow. You need to read all of them well. So you make sure that the name you want to register is not the same with any other name out there. You make sure that the name is unique. You make sure that the name does not have chambers of commerce in it. You make sure that the name does not use any, or just make sure you read all this information right here. I'm going to create a new video later to show you the rules you need to follow, some other rules you need to follow if you want to submit your name reservation. But firstly, you have to make sure that the name is not similar to any other name out there. You are not using some restricted words. Some of the restricted word is chamber of commerce right here. So other stuff I'll be mentioning them in this video. All right, so this is the form for submitting your name reservation. We have the name and type of the business, the objective of the business, then you have to preview the information, then the payment. Right, the first thing you want to do right here is to select the classification of what you want to do. All right, so you click on the form right here. Is it you want to do for, is the name reservation you want to do for a business, or for a company, or for a incorporated society, or for a limited partnership, or for a limited liability partnership? For the purpose of this video, I'm going to choose business name, because that is what I'm teaching this video, how to register a business name. Other form of registration can be done by an accredited agent. So you select business name, and business name has to do anything that has to do with small businesses that have one person running the business or a partnership. Or you can see some of the information right here. You can see some of the information about business right here. So the next thing you want to select is the type of business you want to register. Is it a sole proprietor or a partnership? All right, so if it's a sole proprietor, you select the sole proprietor, a one-man business, then the proposed name. Now you've made a search about your name and you are sure that the name is not being used by any other person, so you enter the name, the first name and second name. They normally ask you to submit 2 names for this purpose, right? The first name, that is the first choice, and the second choice. Right? If your first choice is not approved, your second choice will be approved. But I don't think they follow that rule, because once your first choice is not being approved, your reservation will be denied. Just make sure that you use something unique on your first choice. I'm just going to enter any business, any name for this purpose. So once you enter the name of the business, the option 1 and second option, you click on save and continue. So the next thing you want to do is to select the objectives of the business. Now you know what we are doing right here is to register a business name. There are some names, business name there are some organizations that can be registered as business name. There are some organizations that can be registered as company. All right, so if you want to, the next thing you want to select right now is the reason for the availability search. All right, so is it exchange of name, is it group holding, is it name substitution, is it new incorporation? For the purpose of this training, I'm going to choose a new incorporation, because you want to register a new business. You have to select the new incorporation / registration. So the nature of the business, so you select the nature of the business. What do we do? Debit collection. We do if you can't find the nature of the business right here, can just select other service activity, then select other personal activity. So whatever you enter here is what they will use as the nature of business for you. So you select there are many business category right here. So you select the one that goes in line with your business, right? Just note that you can't register, you can't reserve anything that has to do with finance, anything that has to do with law, anything that has to do with security, anything that has to do with education institution. You can't reserve those names as business. So anything that has to do with small business or small enterprise or a one-man business is the only thing you can reserve as business. So you select this category, you enter the additional remark, that is what you do in details, then you click on save and continue. So the next thing they want you to do right now is to preview the information that you've submitted to make sure that they are correct, because once you submit and make payment, you can't correct them again. So you make sure that what the name you submitted are correct, the objective you picked are correct, and this is your information that it was called up from your profile. All right, you know, I told you when you are registering a new account, you must make sure that you are using the information of the person who owns the business. So you click on save and continue. Now you are going to make a payment of 500 naira for name reservation. So if you happen to make this payment, then your reservation was denied. It means you are going to make another payment. So you must be very sure that you follow the guidelines before you submit it. So you click on remitter right here. So once you are on the remitter page, you see you're doing submission, just click on submit. So once you click on submit, they will show you the options for you to make payment. You can choose to make payment with your card, you can choose to make payment with your bank account, but I normally use two options. I either use my card or I use the USSD option. If you are going to use your card, just enter your card information, your card number, the expiry date, CVV, and click on pay. All right, so if you are going to use your USSD, you come over to USSD and click on choose to choose your bank. So you choose the bank you are using, the bank you want to use for the payment. Then they will display for you a code you need to type on your phone, and once you type that code, you don't need to do anything. Once the payment is successful on your phone, the page will reload and direct you to the dashboard. All right, so that is that. Once you are done, I'm not going to make payment right, because this is just for educational purpose, so I'm not going to make the payment. So once you have done making the payment, it will redirect you back to the home page. So go to the home page, you can see right here not submitted. So once you make the payment and the payment is successful, it will show under this pending / queried. All right, so you have to wait for at least 24 hours for your name reservation to be approved. If you happen to be approved, it will show right here that it has been approved. Then you can click on reserved right here to continue the registration, or you copy the reservation code and start your registration. All right, so but if you make the payment and your payment was your account was debited but it was not submitted, because once you are debited it will be submitted automatically, but if you happen to be debited and the reservation was not submitted, you come back to your dashboard and click on not submitted. Now once you click on not submitted, the next thing you want to do is to click on check payment status. For the business you just submitted, you may have different business name reservation you have submitted, but you look for the particular one you just made payment for, and you click on check payment status. So after you click on check payment status, it's going to show you this page. Then you click on check status. So if you were debited and it was not submitted, once you click on check status, it will show you approved. So once it shows you approved, it's going to submit the reservation under pending approval. Then you have to wait for 24 hours to get approval or denial. So once you get approval, they will only give you 60 days. They will give you the grace of 60 days to register the business. Now the next thing I want to talk to you about is what you need to do, how to proceed with registration after name approval on the CAC website. So once your name has been approved, it will show under display under reserved. So let me show you an example. Let me just show you an example. So this is an example. Let me show you an example right here. This is one of the account that I've registered business for lately. So once your name is approved, you will see it under display. You can see it here, reserved. So you click on reserved, Once you click on reserved, you are going to see an approval note for your registration. You see an approval note here is going to be here. The reason why this one is not showing is because it has already exceeded 60 days, because once your reservation exceeds 60 days, the reservation will be expired. It will expire, then you have to reserve it again. Or this. So what you are going to see right here is the approval note. So you click on the approval note to see the approval code and maybe to continue the registration. Right, once you see the approval code, you can just you also see continue registration here. You will see the continue registration right here, so you can continue with the registration. So if you want to know how to register the business proper, once you've gotten your approval code and you want to go ahead with the registration proper, so I've already dropped a link in the description below. It has that will direct you to a resources that I have recorded. I will show you details how you can register your business with the CAC after your name reservation has been approved. All right, the resources is going to show you the step you need to take, what you need to follow, the guidelines you need to follow, and how you need to do it, or how you need to do it so that you can get approved and get your CAC certificate and status report within 10 days. All right, so if you want to go ahead with your registration, or you want to register your business, you can go over to the description below and check on the link or on how to register your business properly with the CAC to get approval within 14 business days. All right, so thank you for watching this video. This is the end of this video right now. Don't forget to share this video with other business owners out there, or drop a comment if you have any questions, or you have any area of concerns. You can drop your comment, I will answer to them. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel and also turn on the bell notification so that you can receive new videos whenever I drop them. Right, thank you for watching this video. I will see you right next video.